What you're looking at here is a concrete patch. Someone went in and cut a section of the sidewalk or walkway out and then refilled it with concrete. However, there are two things that you need to remember that are very important when doing something like this. And the first thing would be to make sure that there's enough cement in the mixture. What you're looking at here is a mixture. I would imagine they just went down and grabbed a couple of bags of concrete mix, and I see this a lot. You know, you just go down and you get some concrete mix and it doesn't have enough cement in the mix. Maybe it was a post hole mix meant for post holes, for fence posts, and that's where we get the real rocky texture. If you are looking, if you want your patch to be smooth like the rest of the sidewalk or walkway, then you will need to add more cement to the mix. And you really can't go wrong by adding too much cement, but at the same time, I would imagine you can. For a patch job like this, you could always mix your cement, your regular concrete. You buy like a 60-pound bag or a 90-pound bag of concrete mix, and these mixes usually just don't have enough cement in them. So let's make sure that you understand the difference between cement and concrete. Concrete consists of rocks or gravel, sand, and cement. So, and the cement that you could use would be a Portland cement. And all you would need to do to get rid of the rocky texture here would be to add more cement to the mix so that you could actually finish the concrete smooth. Now for the tough question, exactly how much more cement will you need to add? And realistically, this could vary. But just to give you a general idea, I think you would be safe if you had a 90-pound bag of concrete and you added about a quarter of a sack of a 90-pound sack of cement to that. To that. So if you had a 60-pound bag of concrete, you were using 60-pound bags, then you would probably be safe with, let's just say you had two bags, you had 120 pounds in a wheelbarrow. You'd probably be safe by mixing anywhere between a quarter and a third of a 90-pound sack of cement with that. And again, I hope I made myself clear on that. It's hard to give you an exact estimate of what would work. The main thing, your main concern is going to make sure that the concrete, the nice thick pasty mixture, is going to be at the top. So if you're planning on filling a 10-inch hole, let's say, for something like this, then you might want to just use the regular concrete mix without adding any additional cement to the lower section. And then when you get about an inch away from the top, so this would be the top layer of 1 inch thick, let's say, then you create a nice thick pasty mixture of concrete and cement and use that for your finish. So this wouldn't need to be used in the lower areas to fill everything, but you will not, it'll be extremely difficult to just use a regular 90-pound bag of concrete or a 60-pound bag of concrete you get from your local home improvement center and finish the sidewalk real smooth. If you were ordering concrete from a concrete company, you could order different batches and mixes and make it work out. But for something like this, it usually doesn't work out. This is what you end up with when realistically there just isn't enough cement in the mixture, a little more gravel or a little more sand than needed to create a nice smooth finish.